Okay, so I promised you guys a example front end of the business intelligence engine that we create for companies. In this case, this is a roofing company. It's a local service business, which a lot of these engines are geared towards. And in a previous post, I talked about the four types of content that we need to market and or rank and generate leads for a local service business. So what we've got is article content. This is in two forms basically. So we have pillar pages, which in this case this is a roofing company, so that'd be something like residential roof replacement. And then we have blog posts, which are things like what homeowners need to know before replacing their roof. When we go to generate these types of content for the web, we have two options. The first option is to add an article idea. And so in this case, we would say roof replacement, Jacksonville, or depending on if you want location specific or not location specific. Most local service companies are location specific, and so you may have different pillar pages for your different cities. And then the other option is to auto generate article titles based upon the product or service. So if we want to rank a roof replacement page, we need articles that support that page that are about roof replacement. And you can see here's a couple of them that are in here. These are just examples. Some other ones that we generated that need editing are in here, and then ones that are ready to post to the website are in here. And all these are related to a pillar page. So I generate a pillar page, and then I come in here and I can generate article titles that support that pillar page, and we will add those to the site. So these two features here are what control the content on the website. The other types of content we have are ad copy, and so most people are not running ads, but I shouldn't say most people. A lot of people are not running ads, but they should be, because the reality is if you're just posting to Facebook and your friend and your mother and your husband or spouse are the ones liking your post, no one else is going to see that post. And so even if you're doing something not so smart like just boosting posts, it's better than nothing. But this ad copy that we generate can be used for a variety of different things. And we actually generate, I'll show you an example in a little bit. We actually generate 21 different pieces of ad copy for each angle and offer that we have. And the reason that we do that is because they're used for different things. Some of this can be used in a social media post, some can be used for an ad, some can be used in email copy, some can be used in a text message. Different things will vary. A customer may respond with an objection, and you may look in this ad copy and you may find a objection handler that you can respond back to them. And so we put in an ad angle, and typically an ad angle is something that you want to test, and then we have an offer also. So this could be, storm season is coming, $1,100 off a new roof or whatever. And then we would generate the copy based upon that. Social media posts, we talked a little bit about this in the previous post, but most people are doing social media wrong. And when I say that, unless you're actually building a huge following and you are trying to, maximize social media from Instagram Reels, Instagram posts, Facebook stories, TikTok, etc. The people that you're posting to on social media, especially if it's your personal profile, are not going to see it. Your reach is just not big enough. And so what I like to do with social media, especially for a local service business, is more of social proof. And so you post projects, you post pictures of your past work. Use some ad copy to talk about problems you solved before, after type things. And this is just so once you get people into the funnel, they're going to look you up. They're going to look at your reviews. They're going to look at your Facebook page, and they're going to see this social proof. This is not to get leads. Very, very few people are going to get leads from just posting, here's a picture of my work, right? That's not how it works. You need to run ads to get the leads, or you need to rank and have people come in from Google and Google Maps to get your leads. And then we have Google Business Posts. And so we do two different types of Google Business Posts. And the reason that we do Google Business Posts is because Google likes freshness. They like you to update your profile. They like you to post images. They like you to post updates, offers, etc., respond to reviews. Those types of things that show your business is active on Google actually help you rank higher in the maps. The keywords also help a little bit, but it's not as much as just being active. And I'll show you what we mean in a second. But we do two types of business posts. So when we generate an article here, we actually generate a summary. We generate the full article that goes on the website, and then we generate a summary that can go on your Google Business profile that you can use to update the profile that links back to that article. That's one way to show that Google that you're constantly updating it. The other is what we call project information. So I'm just going to scroll down here and we'll look at a Google Business post. So you can see that we had a client named Ruben. He's in Ponte Vedra Beach, and he came to us and he said that he's got this old house, needs a new roof. They're trying to flip it and they need help, getting this stuff taken care of. And so after the team went out there, they decided that they need a full roof replacement, new skylights, new gutters, fixed decking, sealed chimney leaks. And then the solution was to do an entire new roof and do all these fixes that are in here. Okay. What we do from just this little bit of information is create a Google Business post that is both location specific and service specific. So in this case, it would be roof replacement Ponte Vedra Beach, right? And so these types of things do help you rank. And also, if somebody finds you in Ponte Vedra Beach and they see this post, they can look on there and get instant social proof for what you've done in the past for someone's very specific to them. And they have these posts usually follow the before-after bridge format, which is the customer had this problem. Here's what we did to fix it. Here's what it looks like afterwards, right? And then those types of posts go on your page also. So these 4 types of content is all you need for a local service business to increase your leads by 10, 20, 30, 100%. You just have to be consistent. And once we build the business intelligence engine, generating all this content is specific to your business and specific to your location, specific to your services, specific to the type of customers you serve, etc. So it really is an all-in-one back-end, front-end combination that allows you to generate all the content that you need. I'm going to go over each one of these things and run you through the content that it creates and the examples in a separate video, just so I can keep these videos short. But this is the basic front end that I promised, and you can see we do content, we do copy, we do posts, we do social media, and that's pretty much it. So I will see you in the next video where I go over these individually.